What's up, guys? Legendary Trainer Angel here, and let's talk. Let's do some good old-fashioned ranting right now. So, I have my phone pulled up for stuff I've made points on with Instagram. So, I support the hashtag Black Lives Matter movement, hashtag Blackout Tuesday, posted a video earlier, 16 seconds of just a still black scream, pure silence, rest in peace George Floyd. So, first off, before I get into the Black Lives Matter thing, one, if you riot, stop. That's not cool. Alright? That's stupid. Like, if you riot and if you're racist, I'm drawing the line. I don't care. Stop. If you riot, you're basically an in-country terrorist and you deserve to be arrested, and you're just using Black Lives Matter as an excuse. But, now to the main part of this video. So, this is a long caption I put on Instagram. The Black Lives Matter protest meeting seems basic, but you gotta look at it from a different angle. Since everyone is human, everyone should be equal. Colored people have it worse, that's what it brings attention to. So Black Lives Matter doesn't mean only Black Lives Matter or only Black Lives need to matter. It means that Black lives need to be treated as equal to white people. It's a mathematical thing. Best example I can give is, disclaimer, not exact numbers, just an example. I made sure to stress that so people wouldn't get mad. 60% of people matter, which is white. 40% of people don't matter, which is colored. If you make that 40% matter as well, 100% of people matter. So by saying hashtag Black Lives Matter, you are saying you want the other 40% to be treated as equals. Hashtag Black Lives Matter effectively means make all lives matter. Hope that clears up things for you people. That's why the All Lives Matter movement is ignorant, because the Black Lives Matter movement says we want equality. We want black lives to be equal to white people. So mathematically, all lives can matter, while the All Lives Matter movement is saying, well, all lives matter anyways, which is simply not true. It's false information. The riots, though, are freaking scary. It's crazy. By the way, if you get mad at the pure black posts you're seeing everywhere, the pure black posts are not silent. They're speaking out. However, it doesn't mean stay silent. Do not silent yourself. Hashtag Blackout Tuesday means spread stuff. Just put a whole bunch of things out there to prove your point in everything, to bring awareness. That's what it means. Another point I made, the protest will not stop until those 3 or however many cops was helping the main murder cop that got arrested. If they don't get arrested, the protest won't stop, because based off law, they should be there was two or three on George Floyd's back. The freaking video is horrifying. But like on a different angle, there's like 2-3 police officers on George Floyd's back. They should be charged with first-degree murder. The Asian police officer who was telling people to back up, who could have stopped the officer that was on George Floyd's neck at any time, should be charged with association, because he stopped people from helping George Floyd out. And the protest will not stop till then. The riots probably will continue, because again, the riots, it's pure terrorism. It's out of self-greed. They're just using Black Lives Matter as an excuse. If you use Black Lives Matter as an excuse and you riot, you don't care. You just care for yourself, which is stupid. Now, you only need to worry about yourself at the end of the day, but worry about yourself by following the law and peacefully protest. The reason why it's a big race issue is because there's been police officers to shoot at peaceful protest and people have gotten killed. If I pull up a post from Rap TV, which is a reliable source, Rap TV, yesterday, Rap TV announced David McCaddy. I don't know his last name. I'm sorry. My prayers and condolences goes to his family. David McCaddy killed after police and National Guard shoots towards protesters. And it was a peaceful protest that he was taking part in. So that just enrages people even more. That keeps the protest going on. That's stupid. People are saying Donald Trump's to blame for the riots. He's not. 100%. He has been racist throughout this whole thing, because a while ago, if you don't remember, in the state I live in, Michigan, there was a bunch of protesters around Lansing that were armed. They were armed. You know, it was basically a violent protest, right? And it was stupid because it was for a stupid reason. I didn't voice my opinions on that, but it was stupid 100%. I hated the fact they did that. Donald Trump said there was nothing wrong with it on Twitter. On his official Twitter page. You can go find this on his Twitter page. The second one, then peaceful protesters in Baltimore. Peaceful protesters, not rioters, peaceful protesters. Donald Trump called them thugs and said this is disturbing the memory of George Floyd. They want justice for George Floyd. They weren't disturbing his memory, which sucks completely. Like, I don't think Donald Trump means to be racist, but he's subconsciously racist. Yeah, it just freaking stupid. One of the YouTube rappers I support, if he's even a YouTube rapper, Adam Calhoun, he's one of the people with the All Lives Matter. You know, he was wrong and right on a certain post. He said, I'm going to add some color to you today. It's like, all right, cool. You know, but like, I told him, sorry, Adam, you have it wrong here. Well, wrong and right. The Black Lives Matter movement is a mathematical thing, which I already explained earlier. No shit. All lives matter. The point is that colored people are treated worse, and the All Lives Matter movement is ignorant, because it completely is. The Black Lives Matter movement is fighting for black to be equal to rights, so all lives matter the same amount. Not Black Lives Mattering slightly less. Not Black Lives mattering more, and vice versa. That's why the All Lives Matter movement is ignorant. But I agree. If you riot, get the fuck out of America, because y'all are straight terrorists. I 100% agree with the riot comments he made. Like, if you riot, you are the enemy. 100%. You do not deserve to be American. If you try to hurt a cop because you're rioting and he's trying to arrest you, if you get killed, sorry. That was your fault. I know that sounds harsh, but the cop had to act out of self-defense there. People beating people to death. My God, it's crazy. Can't believe it, because it's like, but Black Lives Matter. Like, if you're right, you don't care for Black lives. That's simply how it is. 100%. You don't care for Black lives if that's how it is. Another thing I said. Let's see. Now, here's another point. If you're a believer and think you have to say all lives matter whenever you hear Black Lives Matter, then open up your Bible and go to Luke 15. Don't have one available? Let me summarize it for you. There are 100 sheep, but one goes missing. Jesus leaves the 99 and goes after the one. The 99 think, what about us? Don't we matter? Of course the 99 still matter, but they're not the ones in danger. The one sheep is. The one sheep that gone missing is in danger. Remember this the next time you hear Black Lives Matter and you want to reply with All Lives Matter. That's from April G. Showers. Shout out to her. Freaking awesome, genuine female YouTuber. Man. Amazing person. We need more people like her in our world. That's just another point. And I'm not even a religious person, but it explains the black and white division completely. Now, again, no, I'm not saying white people don't face injustices. They 100% do. Just not on the same scale as black people. That's one of my points. I also agree our country is flawed and our government sucks, but it's because who we put in power. Like, if we don't, and some of those people we put in power, they're racist. That's how it is. If we actually look at the background of their stuff when we vote for president and things, it wouldn't be as, problematic. Now, I know racism's hard to find, but like Donald Trump has a terrible background. He's a crappy human being. Sure, he was a successful person, but a crappy human being. The USFL, it was a spring football league in like the 1990s, early 2000s, right? Trump bought a team and made the league collapse. It was doing really well, and once Trump bought a team, he made it collapse because he wanted to sue the NFL for no reason, right? But another reason why I kind of called out Adam Calhoun, I said, and I also think it's a little hypocritical that he said All Lives Matter because he has a song called Racism, great song, which is legit a song to fight racism, to fight racist. That's what Black Lives Matter is, just in protest in hashtag form. That's exactly what it is. We're not saying all lives don't matter. We're not saying black lives are the only one that needs to matter. But based off math, the black lives don't matter at all. They don't. Basically, based off math, they're not equal to uncolored white people. And now I did say white people face injustices, just not on the same scale as black people do. And back to the point, they're not in more danger than black people. That is the biggest point around it. It's a math thing. Now, a better way to word it is Black Lives Matter too. That's 100% a better way to word it. I 100% agree with people who say that because it is a better way to word it. It's called Black Lives Matter because Black lives matter less. That's how it is. And it's like, well, people get treated unfairly all the time, blah, 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 blah. Racism isn't natural. It's taught. Therefore, if people actually start listening and actually look who they put in power from background and don't listen to just what they're saying, then it's fine. Trump wants to ban social media because he's getting exposed. Bro, if you ban social media, no one's going to freaking like you and you're not getting reelected. I'm sorry. That's how it is. That's just facts. Besides all the boomers out there. And he said he was going to give us jobs. So 40 million people are unemployed. Now, I know it's because of the coronavirus and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. Still, didn't fulfill his promise. Don't listen to what politicians are just saying. Look at their background and listen to what they're saying. Let's do both. Then you can make your freaking thing. The reason why Donald Trump got elected, he was one of the major class and Hillary was. Both Hillary and Donald Trump don't have good backgrounds. Donald Trump was just saying better stuff. So he won. But we can see how that went. We saw how that went. It's just... So before you want to say all lives matter when you hear Black Lives Matter, just know that most people who say Black Lives Matter are excluding the rioters. The rioters don't care for black lives. It's self-greed. 2, it's our right to protest. Don't be mad that we're protesting with Black Lives Matter and we should stop. That's not how it is. It's our right to say what we want. There's stuff that's morally wrong, but you can say basically whatever in the world. People make jokes about communism all the time. It's our First Amendment. We can do it. 3, Black Lives Matter does not mean, again, I'm saying this, Black Lives Matter does not mean only black lives need to matter. We're not saying black people need to be the powerhouse of the world. We're saying black people need to be treated equally. We want equality, right? That's what it is. And I'm not black. I'm colored. I'm half Hispanic, half Puerto Rican, to be specific. So that's why I agree with this movement. That's why I'm with it. It's a mathematical thing, not a dictate/racist thing. It's mathematical equality thing. That's exactly what it is. Best way I can explain it. So basically, Black Lives Matter is the All Lives Matter movement, just not all lives matter, if that makes sense. Black Lives Matter effectively means make, keyword, make all lives matter. Because right now, not all lives matter. Because black lives don't matter. So we have to make, so the Black Lives Matter movement says, let's make Black Lives Matter so all lives can matter. That's the stuff, the counter protest of all lives matter is missing. I know I rambled on with some of the same stuff. I'm sorry. But I can't stress it enough. And again, Blackout Tuesday. Don't stay silent. Just provide stuff of the Black Lives Matter and Blackout Tuesday stuff. Provide sources and whatnot. Don't stay silent. Spread awareness. That's what it means. So, with that being said, hashtag Black Lives Matter, hashtag Blackout Tuesday, hashtag Justice for George Floyd, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.